Russia's military has lost enormous numbers of military personnel and equipment in Ukraine, with Moscow's military vehicles now deemed vulnerable as the invasion continues to spiral out of Putin's control. Russian President Vladimir Putin may be celebrating Victory Day in Moscow today, but his country's invasion of Ukraine is increasingly looking like a defeat. The world looked on in horror in February as Russian troops invaded Ukraine. Many feared the Kremlin's forces could sweep through the country and take the capital Kyiv in a matter of days. 2 months later, Russia has taken control of much of the east and south of Ukraine, but they have failed to claim major cities such as Kyiv and Kharkiv. In fact, Russia has lost thousands of men and seen many of its tanks destroyed, as shown by damning statistics. It is unknown exactly how many Russian soldiers have died in the conflict so far. One report at the end of April suggested the figure could be as many as 25,900, according to a call intercepted by Kyiv. In the call, a Russian soldier was said to have made the admission, "The official tally is one thing, but I'll tell you now, 25,900 have died. That's in 2F*****ing months." A transcript of the call was claimed to have been posted online by Ukraine's Secret Service. Ukraine has claimed that 22,800 Russian soldiers have been killed, while the UK's official figures say the number stands at 15,000. On March 25, Russia's defense ministry said that 1,351 Russian soldiers had been killed and 3,825 wounded since Moscow launched what it calls its special operation in Ukraine on February 24. The Russian government gives infrequent updates on the number of its troops that have been killed. There could be yet more bad news for Russia on a military front too, as the UK's Ministry of Defence has concluded that Moscow's latest and most advanced tanks are still vulnerable after one was blown up by Ukrainian forces. A modern T-90M tank, the most formidable in the Russian army, was caught on camera being hit and destroyed by a rocket in the northeastern Ukrainian region of Kharkiv Oblast. On this model of tank, the Ministry of Defense said on Saturday, the T-90M was introduced in 2016 and includes improved armor, an upgraded gun and enhances satellite navigation systems. Approximately 100 T-90M tanks are currently in service amongst Russia's best-equipped units, including those fighting in Ukraine. The system's upgraded armor, designed to counter anti-tank weaponry, remains vulnerable if unsupported by other force elements. Various statistics also show the immense damage Ukrainian forces have inflicted on Russian military vehicles. The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense claims 1,122 Russian tanks have been destroyed as of May 7, 2022, from a total of 2,700 main battle tanks at the start of the war, according to the IISS, International Institute for Strategic Studies. According to reports, many of Russia's tanks are of older, obsolete Soviet designs, such as the T-62 and T-72. Intelligence officers in Ukraine claimed last week to have discovered Russian equipment including destroyed tanks, also releasing drone footage. The command of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said Monday, the resistance movement of the SSO of Ukraine is working. In the Kharkiv region, during reconnaissance operations, our soldiers discovered clusters of enemy equipment, including heavy armored and lightly armored vehicles. An hour after the priority targets for the strike were determined, soldiers of the resistance movement coordinated a unit of one of the artillery brigades and adjusted the fire on enemy targets. As a result of joint work of soldiers of the Defense Forces of Ukraine, the losses of the Russians amounted to T-90 tank, destroyed. T-80 BVM tank, destroyed. MTLB, destroyed. MTLB, damaged.